In this video, I am going to explain different modes of operations. This is one of the important topics comes under block cipher in cryptography methods. A block cipher actually takes a fixed length block of plain text and a secret key as input and produces an equivalent size block of cipher text. If the amount of plain text to be encrypted is greater than, for example, certain bits, then the block cipher can still be used by breaking the plain text into different blocks of size bit. When multiple blocks of a plain text are encrypted using the same key, that is a single key, a number of security issues arise. It is actually a different area. But however, to apply a block cipher in a variety of applications, we have 5 different modes of operations that have been defined by an IST. A mode of operation is typically a technique for enhancing or improving the effect of cryptographic algorithm for an application, such as applying a block cipher to a sequence of data blocks or data stream. The first type of mode of operation is electronic codebook, which is a very simplest mode of operation among the 5 different modes of operations. Plain text here in ECB is handled one block at a time, and each block of a plain text is encrypted using the same key. The term codebook is used because for a given key, there is only a unique ciphertext for every bit block of plain text. This is a simple diagrammatic representation of encryption process and the decryption process of ECB mode of operation. If you look at the encryption process, it starts from left-hand side. P1 stands for plain text block 1, and K stands for the secret key. So both the secret key and the plain text block are given as input to the encryption algorithm, which will produce the ciphertext, unique ciphertext C1 as the output. Then the next process, in the same encryption algorithm, this time takes the same key but a different plain text block as input and produces a unique ciphertext C2. This has to be repeated till the last block to be processed by the encryption algorithm. Similarly, the decryption algorithm, which takes the ciphertext along with the same key as the input, but this time the decryption algorithm accepts both input and produces the plain text block as output. This process again repeated until Cn and K given as input to the decryption algorithm to produce the last plain text block Pn. For a message longer than certain bits of B bits, the procedure is simply break the entire message into B blocks. If necessary, padding the last block is last block. Decryption is actually performed one block at a time, always using the same key. So the same process what we have discussed using the diagrammatic representation. In figure, the plain text consists of a sequence of bit blocks P1, P2 up to Pn, and its a corresponding sequence of ciphertext blocks C1 to Cn. We can define ECB mode as follows. That is, the ciphertext Cj is produced by the encryption algorithm, giving that taking the inputs key, the secret key K, and the plain text block Pj, where J stands for 1 to N. So if you want to produce a ciphertext, then the notation stands very simple, and it's the reverse of the ciphertext. So plain text block Pj is equal to decryption of the same key along with the ciphertext block Cj. Again, J stands for 1 to N. The ECB method is ideal for short amount of data, such as an encryption key, the acknowledgement, some other, if you are talking about wireless sensor network, then like hello message, reply message, acknowledgement message we can use. this mode of operation for securing the short message. Thus, if you want to transmit a TESS or AES key securely, then we can prefer ECB mode of operation. The most significant characteristics of ECB is that if the same block of plain text appears more than once in the message, it always produces the same ciphertext. For lengthy messages, the ECB mode may not be secure. So it is suitable for short amount of data. If the message is highly structured, it may be possible for cryptanalysts to exploit these irregularities. Cipher block chaining mode. This is the next mode of operation. To overcome the security deficiency of ECB, you would like to have a technique in which the same plain text block, if repeated, produces a different ciphertext block. A simple way to satisfy this requirement is the Cipher blockchaining mode. We will continue the explanation, further explanation about CBC mode of operation and the remaining three mode of operation in the next video. Thank you.